Today I want to talk about emergency preparedness. If you watched my last video that I did last night, middle of the night, actually it was today, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, we had a tornado. Actually, I think there was a couple small ones. They're not anything big, but it could do some destruction. Midwest, of course, has much bigger tornadoes. You don't have that type of destruction with the tornadoes that come here. We have hurricanes. I've been here for 6 years, so luckily we haven't seen hurricanes, but we have come across tropical storm and tropical depressions, and those are scary. Now it's January, so I didn't expect this kind of a winter. It's been raining, stormy. Normally it's dry, the grass gets brown, and we don't have tornado warnings usually this time of year, or hurricanes. I was telling Rick the other day that I wonder if hurricane season might be a little more interesting this year because of the extra warm weather. It has cooled off, for a few days, but it got hotter earlier this past, actually 2 years. It started in March, got really hot. So this is January, and the weather's been weird. Cold, and when I say cold, I mean like in the day 50s, 60s, 70s, that's kind of cold. So back to preparedness. Well, first I want to say that I did a video on getting old, and right before this video I spent half an hour looking for the video camera. I had it in my hand, I knew I grabbed it, and I looked everywhere. I went out to the car, I went all over the house looking for the camera. Where was it? On this tripod. It's like when I lose my glasses, I look and look and look, it's usually on my face or on my head. So those of you who lose things, I'm sure you'll understand. I'm always prepared for anything, usually. I'm a night owl, so I'm up all night, and Rick gets up early. He's an early bird, so somebody's awake at all hours in this house. So I don't have to worry about a storm coming through and I didn't know about it, or someone trying to break in, because we're always ready. But I was surprised about the storm that came through. I figured it was a little thunder. I heard a little thunder outside. And then I thought, boy, it's getting windy out there, so I pulled out my weather radio. Well, it didn't work. How prepared am I? It doesn't work. Pulled out the other one, the other weather radio. Didn't work. I said, I can't believe this. Finally, I found one of my old ones that I used last night in the video. It works. Usually I have cases of water, and during hurricane season I have double the amount of cases of water that I normally have. I also have this big Berkey water filter. Can you see it? I'm not sure. Hope you can see this. I haven't used it, as you can see. We got it for hurricane preparedness mainly. I don't want to be without water in Florida in the summer. It gets really hot, and if you're out of water, you're in big trouble, and I don't want to have to stand in line trying to get water. The water at the stores come off the shelves very quickly. So if someone hears a hurricane is on the way, all the water's gone. And gas. Actually, I think I'm going to start using it for everyday use instead of it sitting there. But besides that, what we also have is a 50-gallon barrel outside that catches water from the roof. I don't know if I would drink it. It doesn't look very good, but I could if we boiled it and filtered it and ran it through the Berkey, and I'm sure that we could drink it if we had to. But that's why I have all the extra cases of water normally, especially in the summer. But I didn't have extra water yesterday. I always have water, and I figured, I'd go to the store this weekend, and then we have, thank God, the electricity stayed on, that we had water. But if something were to have happened, like a tornado had hit us directly, the tornado, I think, was a few miles away from here. I know a couple of grandma and grandpa died, and 4 of their grandchildren are in the hospital. I feel really bad for them. Prayers go out to them. And then some people were injured on Siesta Key. Some windows blew out. That's a big tourist area. So I made this video last night because I know some of you are down here, some of you are in RVs or just vacationing. I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and make this video, and if you're watching, I was hoping that you'd see it, because a lot of people aren't watching TV, or they don't have the radio on, or their cell phones off because it's nighttime, so maybe they turn it off, and they wouldn't know a storm was coming. Then our phones started beeping, and I read it. It said emergency alert, take cover now. So finally I had to, get everybody up, tell them to take cover. Took a short video during part of it, but I don't think you could see. I don't think you could see anything in it, but if you can, I'll put it at the end of the video, the end of this video. But it was dark, but it was raining hard. It almost sounded like hail, but I wasn't sure. They said there was some hail, but I'm not sure if it was hail or not. I just stuck my head out there for a few seconds, and I was like, I'm going back in. We need to be prepared for anything, the unexpected. Just because it's not hurricane season, and most of you are probably in colder weather, all the more reason to be prepared. When we lived in Ohio along the Great Lakes, Lake Erie, starting in October, I was always prepared, like I said, but in October I started stocking up on paper, towels, toilet paper, extra water, cereal, canned foods, whatever it is that we would eat. We were snowed in, and we lived in the country, so I was not driving on those country roads with snow, up to your hips and drifts taller than I am. So I just made sure that we were stocked up, and it made me feel good with two small kids and my elderly mother. I was going to be dragging them, or even by myself, out there to get a loaf of bread. We had a freezer in the basement, which was nice, and I would just stock that up with everything too. Here in Florida, we don't have a basement. I don't have an attic. We have one floor. It's smaller home, so I don't have a lot of space. But water is important to have, or at least ways to filter it. So if you can't have tons of cases of water, then make sure you have a way to filter it. The other thing that I bought for hurricane season was this water bob. You can see it's unopened. I haven't had to use it. I hope I don't have to use it this year. But if something happens to your water, or a storm is coming, a tornado, bad weather, severe storms, ice storms, a big winter storm's coming, hurricane, whatever, you could fill this up. I don't know if you can see the bathtub. I think it's 100 gallons of water that you could use. You could fill it up, and there's a little pump, and you get water out of there. So it's fresh water. You can drink it, use it for cleaning. It's a lot of water. Instead of just putting in your tub could be kind of yucky even if you clean it. You can feel better about drinking out of it. Be careful, and make sure you have a weather radio of some sort. I know that you can have your cell phone and the alert goes off, but if your battery were to die on your phone, or something happens to your phone, make sure you have 2 or 3 different ways to get weather. If the power goes out, make sure you have plenty of batteries, all kinds of batteries. They come in handy. Like my 2, I should have been more prepared, being especially in hurricane country here. I should have had checked my radios. I should probably check them monthly like I do our smoke detectors. So this is the only one that works. It's an older one, actually, that I have. I don't even know how to use it other than to check the weather, and that's basically all I need it for at this point. So, I have a question for you folks. If I wanted to do a live stream, let's say during the summer, especially here, and I wanted to go live on live stream, how do I let you folks know about it? Will it just say it starts in 5-10 minutes? A lot of people wouldn't know about it if I did it it happened in the middle of the night. But it would be better, because last night I was trying to hurry up and render the video so I can get it up on YouTube, and I'm in the closet and I'm trying to get the video up as quickly as I could, and I don't think it was fast enough for some people who may have wanted to see it, it might have passed by the time they saw the video. So I would like to do a live stream next time there's something in my particular area, or if I hear of something going on somewhere else, because I think it helps people get ready for a storm. They can take cover. In our home, unfortunately, we don't have that center room they tell you to go into. We have a block house, mostly block. This one wall here, I think, is just wood. I have two small, they're not even walk-in closets, they're small. So we couldn't even fit in there. My daughter has the one walk-in closet. My son and my daughter probably could fit in there with one of the dogs. We have the bathroom, but there's a window in there. So I really don't have a safe place to go. I would like to get hurricane windows on this house, but they're very expensive. Like, I think they were like $15,000+. These windows are single pane. They're from 1992, and when the one tropical storm came through here, I thought they were going to blow, and we didn't even have shutters when we first moved here. Thankfully, after that, my husband cut out some wood panels to put over the windows, so we were able, on the next storm, put them up, even though that storm turned out not to be as big as they said, but it was good practice. So we have at least that. But if it were a big hurricane, we're not ready. It'd be kind of scary. We went to the grocery store today, and I saw that the sign for, I think it was AutoZone, was busted out from the winds. We just had some branches down, so we were okay over here. And I'm surprised my backyard didn't flood, because it usually floods when it rains as much as it does. But it will in the summer, I'll show you. And then we get all kinds of frogs all over this house. That's another story. I'll put a link below in the description box on where you can get this water bob on Amazon. I'll send the link to you directly below, and the big Berkey, because those are two items I feel more comfortable having on hand, even though I haven't had to use it. I feel good knowing I have it and I'm ready to go. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, a share, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. I know you can't see anything, but it says to take cover. Kids are in the closet. Rick and I are here keeping an eye. We're only a few feet away from where we need to take cover. It's dark, so we can't see anything. You can see the rain, can you hear it? This is the type of storm you get in the summer. We never get this in the winter. This is really weird weather. It's usually dry, doesn't rain. Now we're getting these kind of summer storms. I think I might go in. It's getting extremely windy. I know you can't see it or hear it like I am. It's a little scary. Yeah, I'm going in. A tornado was spotted nearby, so wish us luck.